back to the Rhode Show. This morning in The Buzz, brought to you by The Comedy Connection. Well, we all have that show that practically broke our hearts when two characters split up. Oh, say it ain't so. And a recent study looked at these heartbreaks and determined which fictional breakups us Americans still cannot get over.
Yeah, still reeling from it. In Rhode Island, the breakup looked up the most is Corey and Topanga from Boy Meets World. But other popular breakups include Callie and Arizona from Grey's Anatomy and Nick and Jess from New Girl.
And let's not forget Luke and Lorelai from Gilmore Girls. But get this, another popular one was Miss Piggy and Kermit from The Muppet Show.
I do remember that. I don't know why I remember that.
I don't remember that one.
Yes, I'm not sure if it was part of the Muppet when it was on the Muppet Show that they broke up or when they did the Muppet movie.
Muppets Take Manhattan.
Muppets Take Manhattan.
Thank you, Eric.
I didn't think it was from the TV show that used to be on.
Okay.
But I did remember, with one of the movies. Yeah.
So they broke up.
Look, I think people get so invested in a lot of these shows, right?
Yeah.
You do.
I do,
You're
yeah.
all in when you're watching them.
So I was trying to dissect this a little bit after we did our little Facebook Live this morning. So I feel like, maybe I'm wrong here, but you tell me. So when we would watch these shows, so we're going back to like 90210, even Days of Our Lives. Yeah, Luke, I mean, gosh, Brenda and Luke, but Dylan and Brenda breaking up was huge. Even Friends, when they would break up.
Sure.
Social media wasn't huge back then, so we didn't know their real lives.
Right.
So like if we want to talk about a celebrity now, we can go on Instagram and they're actually happily married with like 8 kids.
Right.
So you kind of get a real side of it.
Sure.
We didn't have that.
No.
So when these characters broke up, they were real for us.
And I was going down the list of some of them, and you forget, and even, I know Brendan loves Cheers, but Sam and Diane
That was a big one. That was a big one.
That was a very big one
Yes.
when that happened, and people couldn't get over that. Buffy and Angel, I never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but I know that was,
Luke and Laura Spencer.
Luke and Laura.
I used to watch Days of Our Lives all through college.
Pacey and Joey on Dawson's Creek.
That was a big one.
Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes, yes.
It was a big one.
Yes. How did we survive? How did we survive?
survived?
Jess and Nick from New Girl. Did you ever watch New Girl?
I never watched New Girl.
No, I never watched.
No.
I never watched that. And I'm trying to think.
What was another one?
Let's see what else was on there. Elena and Stefan, The Vampire Diaries.
No, I didn't watch that one either.
Oh, the other one we were talking, Winnie and Kevin from The Wonder Years.
That was another big one.
That was a big one.
That was another big one. That like hit us very hard.
But I really do. I think you get so invested with these characters.
Yes.
They're in your living room all the time. Maybe you're watching it with friends. You sit and you watch them, and all of a sudden it's like it can be crushing when when it happens.
I remember that 90210 one. I was devastated when they broke up.
Right.
I don't know why so devastated, but it really hit me hard.
But the number one on the list is Rachel and Ross from Friends.
That was horrible.
That was a big one.
And we said a lot of them got back together, so I feel like the audience must have just thrown up their hands.
Yeah.
I stopped watching Grey's Anatomy when one of those breakups.
Did you?
I did. I said I'm not watching the show anymore. I thought maybe me not watching would shut the show down just to prove a point. I didn't.
I used to the only one that's really like Ross and Rachel. I didn't care. But
Ross and Rachel, they were meant to be together.
I watched Friends, but I was never like.
I've never been so happy for somebody else getting pregnant than her when she got pregnant with the baby.
I would watch it, but I would watch 90210 when they kind of broke up. I don't know why that bothered me. I'm like,
because they were meant to be together.
They were meant to be together, I guess so.
Girls like the Bad Boys.
Brendan, what affected you? Did something affect you when the breakup happened?
The bad boys like me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do remember when Brenda got on that bus with Donna to go to Paris on 90210. And
you remember the scene, Brendan. That's pretty good.
She looked out that window and saw her best friend Kelly talking to Dylan. Oh, forget it. You knew there was trouble coming.
Did it hit you, though, hard? I mean, listen, as a female, I remember watching it but did it hit you at all, Brendan, honestly?
No, because you know why I remember it so well? I recently did a 90210 rewatch on one of the streaming services.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and now it hit me a lot harder now as an adult.
Wow.
But I remember the Wonder Years. Yeah, Kevin and Winnie. That was a big deal, like you guys were saying. Also, I don't know if you said it just now, but we were talking upstairs. Ashley mentioned Kelly and Zach on Saved by the Bell.
Oh, that was a big one.
Oh
big
my
one.
goodness, the list goes on and on. Let's check in with our viewers. Here's what you guys had to say about these famous TV breakups, all this great stuff. James is up first. He says, now I may need some help on this one, guys. I remember crying when Joe and Rhoda were getting divorced on Rhoda. Will, Audrey, you remember Rhoda?
I do remember
Okay,
Rhoda.
good. I was so young when those episodes aired. Moving on. Next, who do we have here in the comment party? Nathan, he says, DJ and Steve from Full House. Very nice. Moving on. Wait for it. I recall Winnie and Kevin going Splitsville on the Wonder Years. That's what Dennis has to say right there. Absolutely. And last but not least, Dale really tugs at the heartstrings with this one. I still remember when Fred and Barney broke up as friends on the Flintstones. Fred came home and discovered that Barney had finished his last Cactus Cola. Fred said they were done as friends. Thankfully, he got over it. Oh, my goodness. What an emotional one right there when Fred and Barney weren't friends anymore because Barney had finished Fred's soda. Oh my God, Will, it's going to take me a while to get over this. Good stuff, Dale. We love it all. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate you chiming in. Please keep those comments coming. Follow us at The Rhode Show on all of the various social platforms. Leave your comment, and you never know, we may read yours right here on the air.